This is BrennanFrancois with your keys to dynamic living. Today, we celebrate the life, the legacy, the ministry, and the mission of a great man, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. He was best known probably for his speech, "I have a dream." Well, I realize that I too am a dreamer. With a name like Francois, I'm very aware that I may have Haitian roots. I'm also aware that in my bloodline, there is indeed connections to multiple places and people on the continent of Africa. But even if that were not true, I'm still a dreamer. As a boy, I dreamed of a better life for my parents and for the many older people that I knew who were consistently treated as if they were nothing. People who remained mute and quiet to ensure that they were safe, that their lives were spared, and that they could provide a living for their family. I dreamed of a college education and better opportunities in the job market. I dreamed of better opportunities for housing, communities, and neighborhoods. I dreamed of helping lift people up from hopelessness to a life of promise and prosperity. I dreamed my children would never have to navigate through the biases of life based on race. Yes, I dreamed. And today you, and by you I mean anyone regardless of race or position, we cannot celebrate the dream if we do not liberate the dreamers. I'm aware that voices like Dr. King must be heard even today in our personal circles, our family circles, our work circles, our social circles. In any circle we find ourselves, we are that voice. There are those who will say, well, this is not the right time to speak, or this is not the right situation or circumstances under which to speak. I heard these very statements in the 60s, but Dr. King and others knew then, as I do today, we must, in any and all settings, let our voice be heard. To speak up and to speak out requires courage. Speaking may carry some severe consequences. Some people, for them, their personal convenience is more important than speaking up and speaking out. But Dr. King said this: the ultimate measure of a man is not determined by where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands in times of challenge and controversy. We've got to stand. It's important that not only we stand, but that we speak. Speak up and speak out. Let me end by sharing this illustration. I recall as a teen, I once crossed Airline Highway in New Orleans, Louisiana. Airline Highway was a very busy 6-lane divided highway. I recall dodging cars and maneuvering, and I finally made it safely to the other side, to the side of opportunity, the side of abundance, the side that led to hope, happiness, and the side that led to home. But once on the other side, I realized my brothers and my friends were still on the wrong side of that dangerous highway. They had not crossed. What should I do? I had made it. I could move on without them. They had their chance and they squandered it. Did I go home? Absolutely not. I would not journey without them. No, I stayed and I helped them to get to the other side. I stayed until we were all safe and we could all move on together. We shall overcome together. This is the madman BrennanFrancois reminding you to keep the dream alive. Let's work together, live together, and move forward together. Remember, you can do it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you can.